All right, everybody, welcome on in. NorCal Sports Network. Giants blanked for the 8th time tonight. Ohtani, Shohei Ohtani blanks the Giants 4-0. I had that one right tonight, but it messed up I had a 3-team parlay. Got 2 of them right. One of them would be in the Dodgers winning, but one of my games got messed up, so dang. But I saw this one coming tonight. I'll be shocked if they win tomorrow too, but you never know. This is what they do a lot of times. Win a couple of games against LA and then seen them do it many times over the years. Win the first 2 of a 4-game series and then lose the next 2. But Dallas will be shortly. Put it on, didn't I? Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm hearing the music. There it goes. Hit the kill switch like 10 seconds ago. I don't know if it stopped for you guys. It kept playing in my ear. Anyway, welcome aboard, everybody. We'll wait till Dallas gets here to really get into things. We'll see. I'm getting some text here tonight. I'm sure that the Bryce Eldridge haters will be out in force. This is why the kid just needs to play. Commit to him playing. Look, he'll start recognizing breaking balls and he'll lay off of them, just like Casey Schmidt. He'll be able to figure out of the hand. You know, this is big league pitching, a little different than AAA. This is why he needs as many at-bats as possible. And, we're not going to call Bryce Eldridge a bust here on NorCal Sports Network. If we do, it won't be for a few years at least, okay? I don't think this kid's going to be a bust. I think the kid's bat speed's tremendous. You saw him open up his hands the other night in Oracle and go down in that deep moonshot into right field, into the cove. So we'll see. He's just got to play. Just let him get his at bats. Let him figure things out. Look, that's how guys learn, right? They learn through mistakes. That's called development. I'm eating some chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream here. Little Ben and Jerry's here tonight. So non-dairy version. What do we got here? Oat milk. Yeah. I don't do dairy. So, MLB pipeline, Giants farm, Eldridge up to 18th. Josar, 31. Luis Hernandez, 58. Johnny Level, 64. So we're getting some, we're getting some talk in here. What do we got here? Okay. We'll see. I don't know. I think this kid can be pretty good. He's sorry, guys. That's about all I'm going to have. We'll see how this works out. The Giants are going to probably bench him tomorrow. You watch. Luis Hernandez is out of his mind right now. You know what? I have got to get down there and watch a couple of games here in the ACL, the Arizona Complex League, before he gets bumped up to San Jose. This kid, I was predicting that he'll jump up. You know, he's stateside. He skipped the Dominican, the DSL, went straight to the Arizona Complex League, Hernandez, and wouldn't surprise me if him and Joe Shar are up in San Jose sometime this summer, July maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they leave him down here all year. These kids are only, 17, 18 years old roughly. But I'd love to see these guys move up. Hernandez hitting 407. He was 5 for 5, had a base on balls, double, 3 for 3, 3 base on balls and 4 RBIs. They beat the ACL team 29-2. Wow. I am going to one of the Giants games next week. At least one, possibly two. When do they play Arizona? Is it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? Let me take a peek here because I've got to.
Well, you're right.
Hold on. Oops. All right. Monday. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Wow. Monday is a 2:05 game. Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking at the following week. That's Memorial Day at Oracle. Okay, 6:40 game on Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday afternoon game. I'll probably try and get to that Monday game. So I got a commitment on Tuesday nights. Welcome, Dallas.
Howdy.
Hey. Giants
Quite
lose.
A game tonight.
Giants lose, but the good news is you will not see me doing a show this weekend without the shirt. The shirt stays on. I get a reprieve.
We all dodged a bullet there.
I've dodged a bullet. The chat dodged a bullet. All of YouTube that watches NorCal Sports dodged a bullet. And maybe the NorCal Sports Network survives. I don't know if it would have survived a clown act like that. So, what was going on tonight with Willy Adames when he got doubled off? What happened?
Forgot how many outs there were.
Was he just goofing around with Mookie or what? What happened?
I don't know what he was doing, but there's no excuse for a professional baseball player to forget how many outs there are.
What would happen if that
after every play, they're always saying 2 outs, whatever, 1 out. The third base coach is telling you. It's really hard to forget.
Unless your mind's not in the game.
Yeah, if you're distracted, screwing around with the other team.
Yeah, look, Willie, you're screwing around. I'd bench his ass tomorrow. Why not?
I would too. Absolutely. They should. They need someone to bench. He just signed himself up for it.
Yeah, you just signed yourself up for it. Boneheaded play. NorCal says, he was goofing around with Mookie. What a joke.
I hope we see that tomorrow. Vitello, this is what he should do. In college, he would have no qualms about benching someone who screws up.
Let's see if Buster
have to do the same thing.
Let's see, let's see how big Buster's balls are. Because I know this Buster sitting right here doesn't have any balls. He got neutered right there, But let's see if Posey's balls are big enough to send a message. If Tony, you have my permission. If Willie's giving you a hard time, sit his butt tomorrow. No excuse. We can't have. You like that dog, fat loser? Yeah, this is a good dog right here. There he is. That's Buster. Hey, Buster, he's sleeping. Hey, buddy, what you doing, bud? Hey, Buster, what you doing? I'm tired, Dad. Giants suck tonight. Devers did get a couple of hits, couple of Ks. Chapman got a hit. Arias gets 2 more hits. Adames got a hit. I think that was about it, wasn't it? Didn't they only have about 6 hits tonight?
6 hits.
2 each for Devers.
2 walks. That's better for them.
Yeah. 2
10
hits
Ks,
apiece.
though. Ohtani, very good. The guy's having a hell of a year pitching.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really matter. They just can't. This happens, They just take the night off sometimes.
Yeah, 8 shutouts in 43 games.
That's a lot.
8 shutouts.
They need to stop this from
games.
escalating into going on into a funk, You can have a bad game, but you need to bounce back tomorrow. You can't let the prolonged streak happen. So tomorrow's a big game. You can win the series tomorrow, or you can continue on with your, futility that you get into.
Yeah, I think it's going to be tough. This team Ohtani's a great pitcher. He's probably the best pitcher this year in the National League. He's ERA is now.
He wants to win the Cy Young, and his ERA is taking his best shot.
0.82. 0.82. Ohtani is Dan Casey sits. Did he really? That's a news flash to me, Johnny. I didn't notice he sat tonight. Are you saying?
I noticed. I told you he would yesterday.
Yeah.
You recall. I said, unfortunately, it's going to be Casey's turn. He took an 0 for 4, and they're going to sit him to appease Chapman. And they did. And
let's get to a comment early in the chat here. Let me go way back to way in the beginning. Lots of people in here tonight. Make sure you hit that like button, guys. I think it was Rod Dunham. Where was it? Yeah, here it is. I agree with you, Rod. I don't like the way Vitello mixes these lineups day to day. I'm sure it's based on analytics and his coaches. Haas had 2 home runs last night, and Schmidt on the bench. Poor starting lineup tonight. Why do you not? Is there a rule that a guy can't go back to back? I mean, he's done this with Eldridge hits a home run, he sits him. Haas hits 2, he sits him. What are we thinking? What happens if he hit 4? Does that mean he sits still too? He almost hit 3. He almost hit 3.
Yeah.
Why are we sitting Haas? And Rodriguez, I'm sorry.
He had a bad night.
He's a hit-only catcher. He is not ready to catch in the big leagues. He can't even catch balls that are just above the dirt. He's just missing them. He's not a skilled catcher. I've seen enough of his catching to realize that he's way not ready for prime time as a big league catcher. He could probably hit. But this just doesn't make sense, Dallas. To sit Haas tonight, what are we doing? What are we thinking? It's like the guy had 3 blasts last night. If that ball that he hit to center field was hit an hour earlier, it's gone. But as it gets dark, the air thickens and the ball doesn't carry as well.
And I think they're in this. They hear, Eldridge has to play every day. Eldridge has to play every day. Jesus Rodriguez does not have to play every day.
No, he doesn't. He's not your top prospect.
He's not your top prospect.
He's not even your top 20 prospect.
Right. So I maybe that's the reason, but I do think, play the hot hand. They didn't do that.
I'll be right back. I got to put this ice cream in the freezer before it melts.
So now, tomorrow, they have an opportunity to give Adames the night off. He's given them the excuse they need, and I know it's a tough decision for Vitello to decide, okay, we want to play Casey today, but we can't sit Chapman or he's going to start pouting and get mad. So we have to throw him a bone, put him back in the lineup. So now who's going to sit? Well, now you have a reason to sit Adames. I mean, there's just no excuse for that. And Adames has played every game this season. Has he had a day off? I don't believe he's had a day off. Adames has not had a day off this year. Devers has not had a day off this year. So Adames had another hit tonight. He's been getting better, but you can't make a mistake like that. So you got to sit. And I hope we see it tomorrow that Vitello is putting his foot down and making a statement and saying, "Hey guys, the game is it's only a 4-run lead. It's possible for the Giants to get it going, put a couple runs on the board, give themselves a chance in this game, and they don't have many opportunities. The Giants, had a couple times with runners on base in this game, and they completely blew one of them. A double play that didn't have to be. So you got to make a statement about that. Unacceptable, and don't let it happen again. I don't know. Alexa's chiming in here.
Alexa?
E. Miller Bay says Adames had a day off. I don't remember when that was.
Well, it's time he gets another one. Look, you're on second base. There's one out. You've just got 2 hits back-to-back, Adames, Chapman, and then whoever came up and hit that ball. Who was after Chapman on that? Who hit that ball to left center? It was Gilbert, right? I think it was Gilbert.
Remember.
Pretty sure it was Gilbert. He drove it to the left center field, close to the track, if I recall. And Adames is running. What are you doing? And is the third base coach able to get a hold of it, get his attention as he's running to third? Like, go back. What are we doing? I was watching the Dodger broadcast, so I don't know if they showed a replay on it for the Giants. Did they have a replay? The Dodgers didn't show it.
I was listening to the radio at that point.
Okay. Mr. Hankey. Okay. I just spoke with Vince a couple of days ago. When did I speak with Vince? Friday or Saturday last week. So we talked about, I'll get Vince on. I will reach out to him. He'd probably be better coming on. Well, more entertaining after a loss. I can tell you that. It'll be fun after a loss. Hiroku says house money. It was going to be hard to win game 3. Game 4 is going to be tough too. Yeah, I think you woke up the Dodgers a little bit tonight. Well,
they said that Ohtani will not play tomorrow either.
Correct. They are treating Ohtani more like a starting pitcher from 10 to 15 years ago before the DH, where a pitcher just pitched and then he got his 4 at-bats. If he went 9 innings, I guess this would be more than 15 years ago. This is more like 25, 30 years ago, where pitchers pitched 9 and they got 4 at-bats and then they had to rest.
Well, he didn't hit tonight either.
No, he didn't hit tonight. I think they really want to separate the pitching and the hitting as much as possible. And they realize they probably look and pick and choose. Like Ohtani, if this was the Atlanta Braves, he's probably hitting. But against the Giants, they go, we don't need to score too many runs. We just need to get our few runs, and Ohtani will shut them down. Giants are not going to score. If they score, it'll be lucky to get 1, 2 at the most.
Yeah. But also, Ohtani went through over 100 pitches today, which normally he goes 6 and he's done.
Well, I think if he was planning on playing tomorrow, they would have probably took him out after 90 pitches.
Yeah, probably.
But they let him go because they know he's got the day off tomorrow.
So tomorrow, Landon Roop, you kind of have to like, that he's going to be in there. Emmett Sheehan, I kind of like the Giants' chances tomorrow. I think, if they can show up and hit and put a couple runs on the board, they might have a chance.
Anything's possible. Anything's possible. I'm looking at who sits tomorrow. Is it Eldridge or Adames?
Adames.
But who do you think sits?
I think Adames sits. I think Vitello grows a pair and stands up and says, no, we don't do that. And he makes a statement. And he's looking for a reason to sit somebody, right? He doesn't want to sit Chapman. He doesn't want to sit Eldridge. If he sits Chapman, he gets the stink eye from Chapman. If he sits Eldridge, all the fans, congregate on his lawn with the pitchforks.
Nick says Giants are effing horrid to watch. I would agree. We had 3 games in a row. Look, before everybody, I have not, like these last 3 wins prior to tonight, I was not excited. They're lucky they beat Pittsburgh on Sunday. They should have lost. They were down 2-0, 4-2, 6-4, and Pittsburgh had opportunities and blew it. So you would have lost that game. You're 7 under 500 right now. If you had lost the other, you'd be 9 under right now. I think the Giants come back on this road trip. What did I predict? 20 and 30 after the road trip is over? Yeah. After Saturday's game, when is 16th? Today's the 13th. Mm-hmm. So Saturday's the 16th. They are what now? What's their record? 16 and 25? No, 18 and 25. I'm sorry, 18 and 25. 18 and 25?
Correct.
Well, I've already lost. Why do I have them at 17 and 29? How is that even possible? There's only 3 more games.
4.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Oh, until Saturday, you mean?
Yeah, 3 more games.
Yeah, but I think you were doing it for the whole road trip.
I must be. I must have done it for the road trip. I don't know. Can't figure it out. My mind, but we'll see. 17 and 29. Well, they're 18 and 25. They could easily lose the next 4.
I don't think so. I think they win tomorrow and they take 2 from the A's.
Dallas, it's very early for this.
Dallas is on the
Don't even play it. The A's they're a joke of a team. They're in first place, but it's smoke and mirrors.
He's suffering from CTE. Dallas has Larry Bear.
Senior's going to be real happy with me.
Greg Johnson, he's a full-time homer.
Full-time homer.
Giants payroll. Dallas has CTE.
I think they're going to struggle with the A's. A's got some bats. They got
Eldridge plays well in that park.
Oh, they'll probably bench him.
Probably.
Senior wants to know if you hit your head again. Dallas CTE is coming back. Let's just check a look. We're getting close to those matchups. It's 2 days away. Let's see what the pitching matchups are for Friday. We got Tyler Mahle against Aaron Savali. Savali's 4-1 with a 2.59 ERA. That's might be an interesting match. Then we've got Saturday. We should have McDonald. Yeah, McDonald against Severino. That's a toss-up. Severino hasn't been doing that great. 1.52 whip. Although he does have 47 strikeouts in 48 and 2/3 innings. And then on Sunday, it's going to be Adrian Hauser against Jeffrey Springs. So I got the Giants. Here's what I got. Now, I've been wrong, so I'll just keep throwing them out there. And if I'm wrong and the Giants keep winning, there we go. I got the A's winning 2 of 3 and the Dodgers winning tomorrow. So that would put the Giants with one more win that would give him 19, but it would give him 3 more losses, which would put him at 19-28. And, we'll see where this thing ends up. Okay, 28. Then there's one more. Yeah. Then I would have been off. I don't know where I got 17-29. Should be 17-30, but I think that's what I really meant to say. But we'll see.
I haven't decided if I'm going yet. I may go, but I haven't looked at tickets or anything. So usually they're pretty pricey when the Giants are in town.
I think we're all in agreement on this. Casey at short tomorrow. But you know what they will do? They won't put Casey at short. They'll put Koss at short. You watch.
Koss, he won't play Koss. For some reason, he's like dead set against playing the guy.
I don't know why. I would just play Casey at short. It's one game.
But it's fine. He's fine at short. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah. I love when Johnny says, Dan, I am not happy. Dan, I am not happy. Well, Johnny, it's time to get happy. How do we make Johnny happy? First,
if they bench Adames tomorrow, he'll be happy.
Bench Adames. For every day that Adames gets benched, Johnny will be happy, win or lose.
The win would help, though.
Yeah. Here's how you get yourself in a place where you stay happy. You watch the Giants games with the intent, with all of your mind committed, just like they're going to lose. They're not going to play well. And if they do the opposite, you're going to be happy. And if another way to get happy, if you like to do a little wagering or whatever, bet against the Giants. You win either way. You win money if they lose. And if they win, you're happy. You don't mind losing a couple bucks. But
you're conflicted what you're rooting for.
No, you're not. You're just in reality.
Nah.
You're in reality.
I wouldn't do that. I don't recommend that.
I don't know. See, yeah, if you took them
against
Yamamoto.
And when it doesn't make sense, I don't bet them. And I don't bet on baseball at all because it's a crapshoot. Any team can win any night. It's just a sucker's bet.
Sometimes. The matchups usually dictate, can give you a pretty good indication a lot of times, and trends. But we'll see. We'll see what the Giants are made of tomorrow, Dallas. Do they come back, and do they have a bounce-back game? If they bounce,
I think they do.
If they bounce back.
I think this is a team that's hitting a little better. They got a little more fight, and this is a big game for them because this is going to prove if it's going to stop the bleeding. If they lose tomorrow, then they're on a losing streak now.
They're treading water.
If they win tomorrow, then they could keep the momentum going back into the next series. So it's a big one.
You know what? It might be
time point for in my CTE battle with CTE.
Let's open up some PrizePicks, shall we? Let me sign in, log in. Come on. Here we go. We got to log in here. I got to remember my password. Hopefully I do. Sign in. I agree. Updated terms. This is my account? Yeah. Oh, we're down. Okay. All right. Let's get in here and let's do some little PrizePicks. Little PrizePicks promo right here. Let's go to tomorrow night. Major League Baseball. We want to go to the let's go San Francisco SF. Giants. Oop. There we go. This is tomorrow's game, Thursday. Are you seeing it up on the screen?
Yeah.
All right, let's look at Devers here. Let's go. Where are we at, Debbie? Come on. We don't even know who's going to be in the lineup yet. So this is kind of.
We basically know.
Let's go. Let's take Luis Arias above. Let's do one hit. We'll do more. Where's Devers? Chapman. Do we have strikeouts for Chapman? Please. Yeah. There we go. There's a freebie. And Devers. Where's our strikeouts? Hits.
It's there on the right side, up.
Right here. 0.5 Ks. There we go. We've got 3 picks. Devers might get a hit too. He's been hitting. What do you think?
Yep. Unless you want Schmidt to get a hit.
Yeah, why don't we go with Casey getting a hit? He's due. Where is Casey? Jesus Rodriguez. I saw Casey in here earlier. Bader. Casey Schmidt. Oh, 0.5 hits, runs, plus RBIs. That's pretty.
That's Bader.
Oh, that's Bader. Oh, I just saw the white guy.
There it is. Singles.
Yeah.
Doubles.
I don't know. Shoot. If he gets a hit and if it's a double and you pick single, you don't win. Don't we have any like stuff for Casey for a 1.5, like a total bases?
There's hits.
Hits, runs,
Hits,
RBIs.
runs, RBIs.
There we go. All right. There's our 4 picks for tomorrow. Let's take a look. We got Arias with a hit. We should Chapman with a strikeout, Devers with a strikeout, Schmidt with a hit or a run or an RBI. Let's go 4 of 4. Minimum guarantee. What do we want to do here, Dallas? Where's my entry fee? In the event, well, I guess I have to pick one of these here. What am I doing here? You must hit first place 3 of 4 for the lineup. Picks must be from at least 2 different teams. Oh. Okay. Well, let's one do we want to get rid of? We got to add what are we doing here, Dallas? We got to change our lineup. And
pick a different team. Oh, there was a
We'll take Devers hit. No, we didn't take.
There's a Roop Sheehan bet combined. What was that one?
All right, let's take a look. Which is the one we want to knock out here? What's the most least likely?
Arias is a lock.
Not always, but Devers is a lock for a strike. Well, let's take out Devers' lock. He's facing Sheehan. All right. We'll go Chapman with a K. I'm sure he'll strike out. What do we have here? You said there was
the one with Roop and Sheehan. There it is.
But Roop is pitching. Okay, first inning runs allowed. 0.
0. Less than 1.
There we go. Let's go $10 to win 40.
Yep.
There it is.
Now, see your balance up there, Dan? What does it say there?
50?
Yeah. How did you get that 50?
Yeah, you put in 5 and they give you 50. That's it.
Pretty good.
Yeah, in fact, let's get our prize picks. We've got it up there. There it is. All right. Guys, it's that simple. We just showed you what our picks are for tomorrow. Use that promo code on the screen, NCSN, PrizePicks, daily fantasy app where you build lineups by choosing whether your players will have more or less than a projected stat total. Right now, new users get $50 in lineups when they play their first $5 in lineups. Win or lose, they give you the 50. It's available in all 50 states. Download the PrizePicks app today or go to the link in the video of the description in this video. Build your lineup, follow along watching the games. PrizePicks, it's good to be right. There's our picks. We're going to lock them in. Let's lock this in right now. 10 to win 40. Come on. Why is it not what am I doing? Submit lineup. So what's our lineup? We took Devers out of it, right?
Devers is out.
Okay, so we got a Rise with a hit, Casey with a hit, or any
Chapman.
kind of the strikeout, and no runs in the first inning in the game.
Correct.
All right. Well, let's we could be out of it after the first inning there we go. All right. We'll let you know tomorrow night how we did. Successfully submitted lineup. It's that simple. There you go, guys. PrizePicks. Have fun with it. What does Insane say, Dan? Can I take the over on 3.5 times the CTE song is played tomorrow? What do you think?
Take the under.
Take the under. Do a 5-5. I could have done a 5-5. Yeah. We could have went one more. We could have just left Devers in there. Darn it. Take Kurtz. I'll do some Kurtz this weekend with the Giants and the A's. I'll do a little of that. Grand slam tonight for Kurtz, I believe. Grand salami for Nick Kurtz. A's beat the Cardinals. Ohtani's not playing, though, tomorrow. So he's not going to play. So that's why I took the first inning as no runs, because don't have to worry about Ohtani. Hopefully, Betts doesn't get hot. He hit one out tonight. Henry Bolte is the real deal. Yeah, I heard Mark Kotze, A's manager, on the radio today talking about him. The A's have just prospect after prospect. They're going to make the Giants look silly when it comes to athleticism and hitting the ball. They just hit the ball. I just wish the Giants would come up with some of these guys. Why don't the Giants go outside of the organization to start developing players too? I don't know. But look, guys, this was an expected loss tonight. You can't get too greedy and thinking you're going to win, or sweep LA. But, if they win tomorrow, it's a very, very successful series. If they lose tomorrow, it's still a success. Winning 2, but losing the last 2 is a little bit harder to swallow than win 1, lose 1, win 1, lose 1.
Yeah, you got to win tomorrow.
You really think they're going to win tomorrow?
I think so. Roop is the man. I'm telling you that. I could tell you that last year. But that guy he doesn't like to lose, and he steps up in big situations, and he's going to deal tomorrow, and he's going to fight.
Yeah, I like this too. I would have gone with Billy Owens of the A's. They went with Zach Menayan for whatever reason. I don't know. It seems crazy doesn't it seem a little crazy that they got rid of Farhan and they kept his underling? Like, don't you think that maybe like Farhan and Menayan were linked at the hip, joined, they were like worked together for 6 years. Why would you just pick another Farhan guy?
He must have interviewed real well, because I don't think they were going into the decision-making process with that in mind. He must have impressed them, I think. Otherwise, it would make a lot more sense to start with a clean slate, but that didn't happen.
I think he wanted somebody that was familiar with the inner goings of, the ins and outs is the word I'm trying to say, of the front office. Otherwise, it's like somebody coming in completely off the street.
Could be part of it, but they could have kept him on board, in some other position.
He could have been on board. He
wouldn't have quit if they didn't give him the job.
Yeah,
it was a long shot for him to get it.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of wondering. I recommended Papirski for Dubon. Yeah, what a great trade that was. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he saw something with the direction of the farm system. Maybe he liked where it was going, and he wanted to keep some things in place. Maybe he could read the writing on the wall, that it wasn't a complete dumpster fire. Things were moving in the right direction, but he needed to make a change. Because I think the frustration with Farhan was that he wasn't able to sign the free agents. He couldn't sell San Francisco to the big name free agents.
Yeah, maybe so. Hey, guys, we got almost 90 watching right now on YouTube, another 60 plus on X. We're sitting at 35 likes right now. 35 likes. Pump that up to, if the other half of you would just go ahead and hit the like button, it just pumps up the views here. So go ahead and hit that like button. It would really be appreciated. Robert says there's no shame if the Giants take 3 or 4. Absolutely. No, if they take 3 or 4, that's a huge success.
Huge. Huge.
Yeah, I think Rodriguez is a pretty bad catcher. Haas has to start tomorrow. At this point, until Susak's back up, I would give Haas 3/4 of the starting games. And he's a better catcher. He's showing that he can hit. Look, Rodriguez, I like Rodriguez, but is he going to be something really, really special in the big leagues? I doubt it. I doubt it.
Why don't you start Rodriguez in right field, let him get 2 at-bats, and then bring Bader in?
I don't even know why Rodriguez would play over Bader. It's, at this point.
Bat is better.
Yeah, but you saw what he did in right field. He missed a fly ball that cost him the game.
Yeah, but he almost had it.
I don't know, man. I just kind of like, hey, good effort. Good effort.
It was right there.
Yeah.
If his glove was an inch to the left, he would have had it.
Well, he didn't. Where's my glove? Oh, my glove's in the car or somewhere.
He got to it. He just didn't catch it.
He didn't. He didn't judge it right, and it hit on the fingers of the glove. He just had to move his glove a little and squeeze.
Yeah, boy, it would have been a lot better if he had caught that ball.
I mean, so, and I don't know what it's going to look like if Casey's out there. Look, they've got a problem. I've been watching a little bit of stuff on YouTube today. 95.7 The Game, Willard and Dibbs, and
I can't watch them. That whole radio station, their takes are so bad. I see some really bad takes on.
Willard was a big guy in 21 on KMBR. He had the night show. I used to call into him all the way
Yeah.
from Idaho when I was up there. But, you know, I don't know. They had an interesting discussion today about Chapman, or yesterday, and Willard was kind of saying he thinks Chapman should be pissed that if he's sitting, and
Why?
And Dibbs was like, why? Yeah, he should be pissed at himself. He's not
He's 3
producing.
for 36.
Yeah.
Okay, he's 4 now. 4 for 39 probably.
Yeah. NorCal agrees with you. 97, he says, is overrated. You know, I think they've got some good, you know, on-air personalities. I like Shasky's passion. I think Joe is probably a little too amped up for his teams. I would say put some of that energy into some other things, Joe, because you're going to get let down by this Giants club. You're probably going to get let down by the 49ers. You know, think about putting all your energy into rooting for your team. You have probably less than, I mean, even if you have one of the best teams, you probably still have like a 20% chance of them winning it all, right? I mean, it's hard to win a title. Nobody's saying, you know, it's 80% you're going to win. I don't know. I'm just kind of like Heroku, battle the awful. Jeez. Insane. Yeah, I mean, Bay Area sports radio is pretty big. It really is. I mean, guys kind of tend to rely on it. They've had, you know, it's been the entertainment. It's been
but we've also had one huge radio station for, 40 years now.
Right.
And I don't know that LA has had that. Stations come and go. On the FM dial, they've got some big powerhouses.
And the Bay Area is more of a community than LA. LA is just so spread out, and the Bay Area is, it is. The fans are more diehard. I think down in Southern California, I live there. I don't think there's so much to do in Southern California, and there's anything on any night, and it's just, and they don't even get the Dodgers down there unless you have their cable package, and not everybody's even has it available to them. So it's pretty rough. If you don't live in that area with the cable, you don't get the Dodgers, your hometown team. So unless they've changed that, I don't know. But I don't know, Dallas. What do you think for tomorrow? It's Sheehan, Roop. Sheehan's given the Giants some trouble in the past. Almost threw a no-hitter against them as a rookie.
He could be good, but I think he's gettable.
Yeah.
And Roop is going to have to step up and keep him down. Keep the Dodgers out of the score column there. I think he can do that, then give the Giants a chance to get a couple runs on the board. That's what they need to do. So, I mean, I think the Giants have a good chance tomorrow. They need to bounce back.
Yeah, I'm not excited for a win. I look, anytime the Giants play good, I'm surprised. Anytime they don't play good, it's kind of like what I expect. I expect them. There's been very few games where I went into a game and said, I feel good about this game. I feel good that they're going to beat this team.
There's no feeling good against the Dodgers. I mean,
no, I haven't felt good about anybody, really. I think there were some games early on in the season that I felt pretty good about. I mean, if I look back at the schedule, I was looking at I really thought they'd beat the Yankees at the start of the season 2-3, but after I saw how they came out, flat scoring 1 run in 3 games. Where I felt good about this team? I felt good when they went to Washington. I thought they could win 2 or 3 in Washington. I thought they could win 2 or 3 in Cincinnati. They didn't. They won 1. They surprised me at home against the Dodgers. They lost 2 or 3 to Miami. That was kind of a toss-up series. I didn't think they would sweep or get swept, but it was a toss-up who won that series. Philly, going into the series, I felt really good that they could win 2 or 3 in Philly because they were playing well. And then as soon as they fired their manager, Rob Thompson, and they went with Don Mattingly, I said, oh, gosh. You had to fire him right at the beginning of this series. Phillies are smoking hot. They were like 9-19 or something like that. They're now like 20-22, the Phillies. Let me see what they are. Phillies, did they play tonight? They lost tonight. They're 20-23. So, and if you looked at the wild card, it's real early for that. But the Giants are 6.5 back. But the problem is they trail 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're 10th. Only the Mets and the Rockies are below them. Now, there's a lot of time to make up ground over that. But if this was, August and you're 10th and you got to climb over, you're in trouble.
But you're 7 games under 500 right now. Get to 500, get a couple games over 500, then start looking at it. And there'll be a lot less teams in front of you.
I will make a little friendly wager with you.
About what?
Because you've talked about it a lot, and I know you fully believe this. You may not believe they're going to win 88, but I know you fully believe that they will reach 500 at some point this season.
Yes, at some point they will. Fully believe.
I don't think they will.
It seems like an insane take to me.
I think they're going to maybe get to closest to maybe get 2 away, and then they're going to lose 2, 3, 4 in a row.
They're going to win 10 in a row at some point.
But they might be...
Or 9 or 8 of 11 or whatever.
But they might be 12 under. Right. I think they're going to be over...
They're not going to be 12 under.
I think they're going to be 10 under when they finish this trip next week in Arizona, a week from today.
Right, okay. Well, then let's talk after that, because that's not going to happen either.
What makes you confident this team is good or can win this many games?
Because it's the same team as last year. They just haven't been playing well so far.
It's the same team as last year without a bullpen.
Their bullpen's been all right, though. Take Ryan Walker out, and their bullpen's fine. It's probably have overachieved for sure. So their bullpen is better than anyone expected, actually. And their starters are Hauser leaked oil early, but he's showing signs like he's figuring some things out, getting his mechanics down. So I don't know. I think I'm not too worried about the pitching side.
I don't think
as time goes on, they're going to get more roles. Henches is coming back. Foley's a month away from coming back. So Henches is he's a legit arm. Like, he's experienced. He's a real bullpen arm with not just some guy you're hoping comes up.
So it's a better team. Casey's better. We added Arias. But Chapman is worse. Adames so far has been worse. Does he get better? Maybe.
Yeah, of course he does. And he's getting better earlier this year than he did last year. Last year he was bad for all the way till July.
He looked pretty. Oh, excuse me. He looked pretty bad on a couple of swings tonight, striking out.
Well, he won't be playing tomorrow. Hopefully.
How many times did Adames strike out tonight? He struck out twice. Yeah. Chapman twice, Devers twice, Eldridge 3 times, 10 strikeouts. All of them except Rodriguez. Everybody but all of them from those guys, but only Gilbert, Lee, and Arias and Ramos did not strike out. Ramos is having quietly a pretty good year. He's 272 with a 751 OPS. Devers is up to 690. His batting average has moved up to 247. So he's approaching 250. Yeah, this is what Insane says. I don't think this is a better team. We lost all our good bullpen pieces. Plus Webb, Adames, Chapman, and Devers are struggling. I know Devers is waking up. That's kind of where I am as well, Insane. I think Devers looks like he's coming around, but Chapman looks worse to me. Adames looks worse. I don't think Arias is going to be here after the trade deadline. And then what are you going to do with this team if Ray's gone and Arias is gone and I don't know, maybe they find a place for Hauser. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what they're going to do with Chapman. Are they going to ride this thing out and keep this dysfunctional situation where somebody has to sit that you don't want to sit? And the problem is, it's not like, oh, okay, we've got to decide. We only have 3 spots and we have 4 players. We got Judge, we got Ohtani, we've got give me another beast, Matt Olson, and who's tearing up the league right now. And we've got, I don't know, Bryce Harper. Who are we going to sit? One of the 4 is going to sit every day. And you got to make, it's not like we have that problem. No, we got stinking Matt Chapman, Willie Adames, Bryce Eldridge, and Casey Schmidt. Casey's been the most consistent of the 4. Eldridge needs to play. So you got a conundrum here. It's a mess. They made a mess by bringing up Eldridge when they don't seem to be committed to playing. Tony tells us his quote was, he's going to pinch hit and he'll be out of the lineup more often than not. Right.
Yeah, but that may or may not be the case because that's not what he said when he first came up. And then since he said that, he's played the last 2 days. So, and they found a way for him to sit. The thing is that they need to sit Chapman until he's hitting again. So I don't know. They're going to keep shuffling it around. Maybe someone gets hurt and then the decision is made for them. Or they figure out a way to move Chapman. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, it is interesting. I'm tired tonight, man. I'm really tired. My allergies are. I'm getting teary-eyed here, watery eyes. I'm actually getting choked up talking about this team. I'm getting emotional. Ooh. Yeah, I had the eyes dilated again today, and it's like, ooh.
And then, going against the A's, I like the Giants' chances against the A's. The Giants won 5 out of 6 from the A's last year. They have a home field advantage at Sutter Health Park. It's going to be mostly Giants fans. So, I think, and it's a small ballpark. They can hit there as opposed to, their home field. So it's good hitting conditions for them. And then they have people on their team that played there. So they feel right at home. Yeah. Rodriguez and Eldridge and I guess that's it now. Bailey's gone.
Yeah.
Who else?
Arizona 1 hour ahead? Not now. It's the same time. It is 10:38 here in Arizona. we don't change time. So when you come in the fall and fall back, you'll be an hour behind us.
Is McDonald their three worst pitcher? Is Malley their three worst pitcher? I mean, let's look at their recent games. I mean, they've pitched all right. All three of those guys have pitched all right lately.
Yeah, they're pitching okay. I mean, I can't complain really about their pitching. It hasn't been that bad. I'm just trying to figure. It seems like when they face a really good pitcher, now they did beat Yamamoto, so, but that was primarily two guys, right, that beat Yamamoto last night. It was Haas and Bader, three solo homers, which, and then Adames got that big hit last night. I think it was Adames 2-run, but man, I'm just trying to go through the chat here and see what we got here.
Roop and Ray are better, yes, than the other three. But
Hiroku calling for 2 or 3 against the A's as well. He's agreeing with you. Dallas, you got your followers. Maybe you should open up a little bookie business. People are following your takes. They think you have hot takes. They don't think you're in trouble with CTE.
Well, I was right about the Dodgers series, so we'll see about the A's now.
You did call for 2, and we do have Hiroku on record as calling for 3, like winning the series. So we'll see.
He's still in it.
He's still in it. I got shut out of it last night, and there we go. This is, I always forget the names, not Max. One of them's Max, right?
Yeah.
The big one.
Big one's Max. This one's Zeus.
Zeus, do you have anything to say tonight?
What do you say?
Can you speak into the mic, Zeus?
Speak.
Zeus.
Hey,
Zeus.
He's not doing it.
Are they both? I guess they are.
I'll offer him a sunflower seed. You have to speak, though. Speak.
He's camera shy. Zeus. There it is. There it is again. Strike 3, you're out. No games this weekend for Senior. He must be on a travel ball road trip or just, well, the games are at night, I believe, right? First 2, 6:05, right? Or Friday night's a little later. Friday night.
6:40, 1:05.
Okay. Is it hot up there this weekend, or did it cool down?
It's heating up, yeah.
So Sunday could be
probably be 90
heater.
I haven't checked the weather.
Okay. Buster to make more moves. Okay. We'll see. Okay, there we go.
89, 84, 80.
And Charlie's got a tourney. I called one less game than Dallas. We got the Pirates series. Dallas said 3 of 4. I called a split. And Dallas and I have 2 of 3 from the A's. Wait a minute. I think Dallas called a split.
Split with the Dodgers.
He says Dallas said 3 of 4. Yeah. I think Hiroku had said the Dodgers or the Giants were going to win the series. We'll see. I don't know. I just look at the team and I try to figure out where the consistency is going to come from. And they just got guys that just bounce up and down a lot. I'm just
You
trying
need
to
more
look at this.
consistency.
And why are we doing this, Tony? Tony, you know I love you. I'm a big supporter of what you do, but stop putting Adames and Chapman back to back. I looked at those guys strike out. Like, did they do it twice, like back to back? I think they did. It's just like, it's just a big giant hole in the lineup when you have the two of them. It's almost like if the pitcher gets Adames out on a certain pitch, he goes, "Oh, I can just throw the same thing to Chapman. He's a clone. They're clones." Stop putting those two back to back. You just give the pitcher too much ammo to say, "Well, this is the weakness of this guy. Got him." I mean, you see those guys chase all the time. Man, I don't know.
Well, we will see. And I'm going to let you wrap it up, and I'm going to take off.
I'm going to go too. I'm tired. And guys, appreciate you being here tonight. It's tomorrow night is the final game of the series. Giants, Dodgers. Will the Giants get the series victory, or will they come out of LA with a split? We shall see. It should be interesting. Make sure you guys do hit that like button on the way out. Really would appreciate that. Tomorrow night, we should be back on here somewhere around 9:30, 9:45-ish. And we'll see you then, all right? Let me see if we got any more final comments. Let me get the music going. I need to get some sleep here. Got to get up at 4:30 in the morning every day during the week. So it's these late night games are a little harder on me. I'm not moving as quick as I normally do. Here we go. Let's do this. All righty. Susak, maybe in Sacramento. Hopefully he's ready to join the team. Zeus or Buster, who's the better dog? I'm sure each of us would say our own, which would be the right thing to say. But all dogs are great, man. Can't go wrong with dogs. All right. Anthony Merkovich. A's are sweeping us. Interesting. We shall see. Rod Dunham, completely unacceptable. That was bogus, yes. As Dallas said, let's see if Tony's ready to sit Adames tomorrow for that. Let him stew on that. Think about that. CTE contagious. Senior says, attaboy, Anthony. Yeah. Hey, look, A's are a good hitting team. And they could sweep the Giants. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Fozzie. Appreciate you guys being here. I think Zeus is fine. It's Daddy that's got the CTE. But let's hope he didn't contract it. Yeah. I think it's tough to pass on. But it is possible. It is possible. All right. Hey, we didn't get our Shohei Ohtani tonight from Dallas Soundboard. Shohei Ohtani defeats the Giants tonight 4-0. Giants are now 18-25. Have a great night, everybody.